What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? What's going on? Hello, everybody. What's going on? Hello to everybody on Podbean. Hello to everybody on Facebook. Those that may be watching by YouTube and those that may be watching by Periscope. What's going on this evening? How y'all feeling? Won't be with you long at all today. Just want to set up tomorrow's show. That will happen tomorrow evening at 7:30. At 7:30 on tomorrow evening, another podcast edition of the Big Time Show will go on, and it is going to be, as you already know, it will be electrifying. What's going on? Hey, bro Phipps, I see you, man. What's going on? Good to see you tonight. How y'all doing? For those that may be watching right now, hello. I don't know who you are, but good evening. The music that you heard is by my good partner, Alec Winters. You can hear his music on Chord Academy on Instagram. Just type in the Chord Academy, follow his music. You'll hear that. I appreciate him so much for allowing me to use his music. Listen, for those also that do not want to maybe not join in live, right on your screen there, and they're on Podbean. You can follow me, of course, they're on Podbean. You can follow me on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Tumblr. You can hear me on all of those things. Hello, hey, our coach. Hey, whoever you are, good to see you on Podbrain. Good to have you here tonight. Hope that you are having a good evening there on Podbean. I'm just setting up tomorrow's show. This is not the actual show. Just want to kind of set you guys up for it. Hope it'll draw your interest, and hopefully you will join in on tomorrow. Hey, what's up, Tommy? I see you, my brother. What's going on, man? How you feeling? So on tomorrow's show, I really only have really one thing to talk about tomorrow, but that one thing is going to take up a lot of time, and I'm not even going to tell you. You're just going to have to tune in tomorrow. I saw something today on the in social media dealing with the Cowboys, of course. That it just rubbed me the wrong way, and and from looking at it, it just like a whole plethora of information just started flowing all the way down to my head, all the way through. And I said, well, one thing about the Cowboys, you never run out of information, do you? And so we're gonna tackle what I'm not gonna even tell you about it. I just saw something, and I'll have it for you tomorrow night, and we can explore that. But tomorrow, I told you that I want to make a real effort into. Yeah, Tommy, you're right, man. Haters gonna hate, but Tommy, I'm still on this. I'm still tired. If you don't watch me, I'm tired. I'm really tired, and I saw something today that just added to my tiredness, if you let me say that. So tomorrow you'll see what I have to say, and if you can't watch me, brother Tommy, hey, watch the replay or check me out and see if you halfway agree with what I'm saying. I also talk about tomorrow. I'll let you in on this one. The NFL draft. I hate to tell you guys this, as these days keep going, and y'all forgive me, I ain't turned my light on so y'all can see me good. As these days go on, and all of these coaches and are being hired at off-season moves, I will say this. The whole NFL draft this year, and I'll talk about this more heavily on tomorrow, but for those that are with me, I'm gonna plant this seed now, and then tomorrow we'll go ahead and really dive into it. I mean, we may can dive into it a little bit tonight, but here's the seed. The NFL draft really lies in the hands of the Houston Texans. I don't know if you guys been watching, but the Houston Texans and Deshaun Watson, this is where the whole NFL draft is going to make a shift, a shift that's just going to shake the whole draft up, because if what is being reported is true, then if Deshaun gets traded, whoever that team is that's going to trade for him is going to have to give up a lot. My assumption would be that their first round pick would be a part of that deal. And the teams that you've heard so far that fit into that category are the Jets, the 49ers, and Miami Dolphins. I know, Kevin Phipps, you're going to love to hear that. Again, the Miami Dolphins, the Jets, and whoever else I just said. Y'all just heard it. So if they make that move before the draft start, I'm here to tell you some of you guys. Well, there you go. That's a good one. Tom, I haven't heard that, but that actually is a perfect place. Because you're right. I don't think they're gonna sign Trubisky. Let me throw that in. Yeah. The Bears would be an excellent fit. But I'm saying the reason why I say the draft is in the Texans and Deshaun's hands is because those teams I just named out, with the exception of the Bears, hold a top 10 pick. Okay? And so, guys, if you've been doing mock drafts and stuff like that, and if you read some of these publications that says where some of these, where it says some of these guys go, if Deshaun gets traded, then that's going to shake up a whole lot of stuff. And the Cowboys are sitting there at 10, and teams that said they was, for instance, the Jets, Miami, for instance, if Miami trade for Deshaun, I'm quite sure whoever they trade going to have to give up their third pick, but Miami wouldn't be in need for a quarterback. The Jets are at 2. They've already kind of said they're going to roll with Donald. We all know that Lawrence is going number 1 to Jacksonville. At least I would think. I mean, what if the Texans draft, offer the package to Jacksonville? I mean, can you see Urban Meyer with Deshaun Watson? I mean, I don't think Deshaun want to go there at all, but I'm just saying. I believe Urban Meyer will kind of pick Deshaun. That's just my opinion, but and so y'all put that in your head tomorrow night. Kevin says, I'm sorry, Brother Phipps. He said, what if Houston hired Eric Bieniemy from Kansas City Chiefs? Do you think Deshaun will stay? Well, first of all, I don't think Eric Bieniemy will go there. Houston has got a real bad rap out right now. When Andre Johnson came and talked bad about the organization, when he said that the Houston Texans waste good years from players, great players, that's the reputation they have. I'm not sure Bieniemy will want to go there anyway, but on the truth of the matter, bro, Phipps, I don't even know why doesn't Eric Bieniemy have a job by now? A head coaching job. It's just, that's another whole conversation within itself, but I'll leave that alone. But I really do believe that Deshaun, if he gets traded, if Deshaun gets traded, then the Texans really hold the whole NFL draft in their hand. And with the Cowboys being at 10, drafting 10th. A lot of players who you think or who maybe you thought wouldn't be there at 10, if this draft, if this trade goes down, some of those players that will be there at 10, and because of that, things gonna get a real interesting on the choices that the Cowboys will have. That's what I want to talk about tomorrow. So I just wanted to plant that in your head tonight. We'll really talk, dive into that. Bro, Tom, if you still here, if you hang with me tomorrow, bro Phipps, if you're here with me tomorrow night, go ahead and start letting your brain, float a little bit. And let's see what you guys come up with. And I'm going to start kind of digging a little bit more for the, we living in a conspiracy type world these days. Let's play a little conspiracy tomorrow. Let's play the what if game on tomorrow. And let's see what we come up with. Kevin Phipps says, we know why Eric doesn't have a job. The NFL is not ready to have black coaches. It's a number game for the black coaches. Man, look, I told you I didn't want to get into that, Kevin Phipps. But, it is what it is. I think I tagged on this last show, but that's another whole 2-hour show by itself. So I'm not even going to touch that tonight. But I'm not going to touch it because you're wrong. I believe you have some validity to your statement. No question about it. So tomorrow, let's tag in on that. I'm going to talk about tomorrow. One definite thing that I saw that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And then we'll start talking about this draft tomorrow. That's pretty much all I have for tonight. That's my little preview for the evening. We're going to make it electrifying on tomorrow night. Thank you. Hey, I don't know who you are. If Vacuumi, our coach that's on Podbean with me. Do I know you, number one? And number two, if I don't know you, where are you from? Vacuumi, our coach. I'm going to assume that you are a man. Where are you from? Hey, Bumblebee Tuna just entered the studio on Podbean. Good evening to you. Glad to have you tonight. Vacuumi, our coach, where are you from? Hey, Bumblebee Tuna, good evening. What's going on? It's just a little small preview for the show on tomorrow. Those that are on Facebook, yeah, appreciate you, Kevin, bro, Kevin. Looking forward to it also. It's just a preview. Tomorrow on Bumblebee, I do this just for you. I give a little small recap since you just joining in. On tomorrow's show, this is not the show tonight. On tomorrow's show, I saw something in social media about the Cowboys that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. If you've been following me for the last couple shows, I'm still on this I'm tired type mode right now. I'm just tired. I'm tired. And I saw something that just added to my tiredness, if you allow me to use that word. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about that. And then tomorrow also, that I think is going to draw a lot of interest. I'm kind of figuring out based off what we're hearing. If you've been watching reports, you'll notice that Deshaun Watson is incredibly unhappy with the Houston Texans, even to the point now where they're talking about a trade. If that is the case, then the Houston Texans and Deshaun Watson hold the NFL draft in their hands. Because if that happens, if a trade happens, teams are going to have to give up that first round pick. No question about that. And I've heard 3 teams, and I got one from a guy here on Facebook who threw in another team. I've heard the Miami Dolphins. You've heard that team if you've been watching. You've also heard about the 49ers are interested, obviously. And then another guy brought out to say the Chicago Bears, which I didn't think of before, but it makes there you go. And Bumblebee said the same thing. Bumblebee just said what I heard, the Bears, because I don't think that Trubisky is on the radar. And actually, that would, once he said it, I didn't think about it, but that would be a excellent fit for Deshaun, without a doubt. And so, if it is the case, teams are going to, yeah, exactly. So you're absolutely right, Bump. This is what I'm talking about. The Bears, for those on Facebook and YouTube and Periscope, Bumblebee Tuna here on Podbean just said that the Bears are known for giving up the house for a quarterback. Hey, there goes my partner. He just joined the good, the bad, and the ugly truth. Just exactly, he did it for Cutler. So this is what I'm talking about on tomorrow, and I really feel like that Deshaun and the Texans really do hold. Yeah, Kevin. On Facebook, we got some people saying that they feel like the Bears will be a real good fit for them. I agree, and if that is the case, then it's going to shake up the draft. The Bears did not. The Bears made the playoffs, so their pick is a little bit lower. But then you got to factor in if he's going. If you what pick do the Texans have? Well, they only won 4 or 5 games, so they got a top 10 pick. However, when you throw in Miami, Bumblebee, Miami has 2 picks in the first round. They got the 3rd pick and the 18th pick. Now, Chicago had to come up with something mighty intriguing. I believe that the 3rd pick would have to definitely go, and you might get away with doing a next year's first round pick or something like that. But what if Houston want to play hardball and say, well, you got to give up these 2 first round picks for Watson? I believe that they'll jump on that. That's just me, and we'll talk about it more on tomorrow night. I'm just saying, when you start talking about the 49ers, who have a top 10 pick also, and they probably going to make a decision on Garoppolo. And can you imagine Deshaun with the 49ers? I mean, my goodness. And everybody's coming back next year. And that is the kind of quarterback that Shanahan will love. I mean, Deshaun Watson. So I'm just saying, these are the teams that you're hearing it. And if the 49ers since they have a top 10 pick, they obviously would give up that pick there. That would probably, no question, had to be a part of the package. And that means that the Cowboys, who are sitting at 10, would have some players fall directly in their lap that they probably wouldn't think would be there. Now, a lot of people want to talk about we need defense. Yeah, I see you, Kevin. Miami has the 3rd and 18th pick. Exactly. We got a lot of people who think we need defense, and we do. But my goodness, the plethora of people that's going to be there, that'll be there on offense, I don't know if it's going to be, it might be too good to pass up. When you start talking about people like Devontae Smith and Kyle Pitts and Chase, and oh my goodness, I mean, we talking about some players, they'll be there at 10. I'm just saying, they will be there at 10. And when you got a chance to make a real impact, and Dak probably is going to be back one way or the other, whether that's by franchise or whether he signs a long-term deal, he'll definitely probably be back. You want to load him up with as many weapons as you can. That's just my opinion and my thoughts. But hey, what's up, Buddha? So I really do believe that tomorrow, I think we really need to explore it. I need all y'all what ifs on tomorrow. I need all your conspiracy theories. What if Deshaun gets traded tomorrow? I really believe he holds the whole NFL draft, the Texans rather, and Deshaun, because Deshaun is saying where he want to go. So it's really simple, y'all. If Deshaun gets traded in that top 10 pick, that top 10, it's going to be real interesting to see how the draft would work after that. Hey, Phil said the 49ers may make a move for Watson. Wilson would bring excitement to any team to make a trade for him. Well, I'm just saying, we talking about a kid, that will take a team to another level. Can you imagine Deshaun Watson with the San Francisco 49ers with everybody coming back, that defense? Oh my goodness. I mean, with Deebo Samuel and George Kittle and Mostert, the running back. And I mean, look, you think Shanahan had Garoppolo ready? I mean, come on now. You put Deshaun back there, the 49ers are right back in it. Just that quick. Okay, appreciate you, Kev. Say here, have my word. So I really do believe the Texans and Deshaun have the NFL whole draft in their hand, depending on if this trade actually happens. So tomorrow, y'all come on back with me, 7:30 tomorrow night, 7:30 on tomorrow night. Y'all come hang with me and let's hear what you come up with, and let's see if we are on the same page with some of these scenarios. Kevin Phillips, who's a Miami Dolphin fan, is on Facebook, and he said he would make Miami a contender for the AFC East. Well, and I know year to year goes by, but let's be honest, the Dolphins went 10-6 last year with Tua and Ryan Fitzpatrick. I believe Deshaun would make up for at least another 2 wins by himself. I'm just saying. And that defense that Miami has is only going to get better. So, a 10-6 team didn't make the playoffs in Miami. You put Deshaun there, that's good enough for another 1 or 2 years. 2 wins. So that's just my opinion on that. So Deshaun is really going to change this thing up. I really believe that if the trade happens, he's gonna shake up this draft. Y'all come hang with me tomorrow night, 7:30 tomorrow here, live, Facebook, Periscope, YouTube. Also be live here on Podbean on tomorrow evening. You already know we're gonna have some fun with it. You guys' input is exactly what I'm. So in other words, really, y'all gonna make the show tomorrow. I mean, I got some stuff I could talk about, but I really want to talk about this because I really feel like this is probably the most important part, really, in this draft because of the uncertainty of Deshaun Watson. I really believe that. I believe it's all going to go down, and from that trade, the rest of the draft will be, different strategies may have to happen based off that. Deshaun going there, I'm serious. For real. So you guys come hang with me tomorrow, 7:30. I will see you on tomorrow evening. What's going on? Every time I want to get away, somebody put a new message up here, which I can't see. And I'll see you guys. By the way, I'll be remiss if I didn't say anything about Dr. King, of course. Great, 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 great man, obviously. I don't even want to get into a lot of that because I'll be here another whole hour and a half talking about that. Only thing I'll say this, that Dr. King's dream is still just a dream. It hadn't reached reality yet, and here we are. He died in 1968. Here it is, 2021. And we are still fighting over some of the same things that he died for in 1968. And I mean, like, good Lord of mercy. I mean, like, it don't take this long. it just don't take this long, but I guess, hey, it does. That's all I'm going to say about that for now. We're getting ready, of course, for the new administration to take over this country in a couple more days. We're excited about that. And I ain't going to even touch that really because I'll be here another whole hour talking about that. So we'll just see you on tomorrow night. We'll keep it football on tomorrow. Let's have some fun. Y'all know I'm going to be in rare form as usual tomorrow. I'm going to be funny. You know that. We'll talk about it. on tomorrow evening. Appreciate you guys for hanging with me for this little time. And we will see you on tomorrow at the Big Time Show. We'll check it out. We'll see you. Yes, we will. Appreciate you so much for hanging. All right. I'm gone, y'all. I hope you're ready for tomorrow. I hope you are. The Big Time Show coming to you 7:30 tomorrow night. Hey, let somebody know about it. Tell somebody about it. I am, without a doubt, one of the hot guys in podcasting. I am. Ain't no question about it. Y'all come hang with me. I'll show you why on tomorrow. Bring all your ideas. Let's have some fun tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. At the Big Time Show. Yeah. See you tomorrow night.